proposals the European Union set down for us, or it's the weather, understandably the weather. But they are doing very well here. And with apologies to any vegetarians we might have aboard, we have a very big beef export trade here. We export a lot of beef to North Africa. We're a bit worried about the Libyan situation. We'll be a bit relieved that it seems to be resolving itself. We have a very large lamb export trade to Italy and France. We don't do an awful lot with the wool. We leave that to our Australian, New Zealand, South African cousins. The sheep farmers got very excited 5 or 6 years ago. The government suddenly announced, and we were in the middle of our big construction boom, and they suddenly announced they were going to fill all the walls of the houses with sheep's wool to insulate them. The price of wool went up, but no sooner had they announced it than the whole economy collapsed. So the price of wool is now pretty static at the moment. Very big dairy industry here. We export a lot of butter, a lot of cheese around the world. It's an excellent dairy industry. And cereal crops. Well, 2 or 3 years ago everybody rushed out of cereal crops because we'd had a succession of bad summers and the harvests had all been ruined, and people got fed up planting barley and wheat. And no sooner did they do that than they had the big grain crisis in Russia, where all the fires broke out, and the price of wheat and barley went through the roof. And last year everybody has struggled to get back into it again, so there's a lot of wheat and barley being grown. It seems to be an okay summer so far as regards harvest, and grain prices are very high. We also have very big horse rearing industry here. Many of the world's richest folk are in Ireland breeding racehorses. I might tell you a little bit about that on the way home this evening.